I'm Cousin Ed. Looks like I found a calm spot here at Woodstock 99 amongst some friends backstage, Creed, and a very special guest. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves to the world because they're all watching right now.
I'm Scott Stapp.
Robbie Creeder.
Robbie Krieger from The Doors.
Creeder
from The Doors. Welcome, man.
Oh, it is
We're
Krieger,
going to talk about what you're doing here in a minute. Go ahead.
Mark Tremonti.
Brian Marshall Bates.
Scott Phillips.
Well, welcome to what's being called probably the concert of our lifetimes. Do you feel that maybe we've lost faith in humanity and that this will be the concert of our lifetimes? Because I don't know if I'm safe to say that we've peaked here. You know, I want to know that there's something bigger and better in my future. I mean, do you feel that this is going to be the concert of our lifetimes?
I think there'll be more.
Something bigger?
Yeah, I think there will be.
Is this the
peak will be in year 2000, I think.
Another one in 2000? I heard another Woodstock in 5 years, so hopefully you guys will all get a chance to come back and attend that. Is this, Creed-wise, is this the biggest amount of people you've ever played for?
Actually, it is. We 80,000 like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Or a week ago.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest, and then
Right.
and then this one.
Where was that one at?
It was in Germany, was it?
It was in Milton Keynes,
Milton
right
Keynes.
outside of London.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in comparison, how long have you been here, first of all? When did you get to Woodstock 99? Half
Yeah.
hour ago? So you really can't compare this yet to what had happened in Germany with 80,000 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, you're in for a real treat. Now, Robbie, how many? What's the biggest crowd you've played for? And
Isle of Wight. I forget how many was there, but I think it was over 100,000. But like I was saying, after like 30,000 or so, it's all the same because you can't see that far back. You know?
doesn't make a difference. No added pressure when you know there's like 250,000 people and 20 million people watching nationwide.
Yeah, maybe a little
worldwide.
bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I'm not trying to add any pressure. I'm not trying to make you nervous. You're going to go up on stage with these boys tonight, am I right?
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Are you going to do any? Can you give me some insight? Any particular songs? Will there be some Doors covers?
Well, might be. Yeah, we're going to do Riders on the Storm for sure, which is one that these guys do on stage. They have been doing it for the last month or so. And maybe Roadhouse.
We're just gonna have a big jam session, man. We're gonna do a little Creed, little Doors, little jam with Robbie Creeder, and have a good time.
It's I mean,
Krieger,
it must be
Krieger.
a true honor to
Krieger, that was a joke I was making. Creed, get it?
You're
Krieger.
messing me up, man.
I mean, it must be an honor, for you guys just to play with him, but also to be the guys that are bringing some Doors to Woodstock 99 to this, incredibly
Well, they weren't
huge
here the
fan.
first time, and they should have been, so it's like they should be
Yeah,
here
we
now.
blew it the first time. We figured that after Monterey, that the Woodstock was going to be a bust because it was going to be a copy of Monterey. So we decided not to do it. It's the biggest mistake we ever made.
So you're sort of like Aerosmith, Woodstock 99, decided, just kind of
Right.
you stood back and you let it
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Well, glad you're going to be able to make up for it tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Now, you guys, the CD is going crazy for how many years now? I don't know how many hits you have, but maybe you'll be able to afford to buy some bottled water out there. But what about the new CD? I mean, is something in the making? What, I don't mean to sound greedy, but
Yeah,
when are we gonna see new
actually,
Creed?
we are finishing up the mix right now. The scheduled release date's September 28th, if all goes well. And there'll be a new Creed album out this year, and we're starting our tour again in September. And we're excited about it.
Faceless Man or Human Clay? That's the
Human
rumors.
Clay is
That's
the,
what it's going to
is
be
the
called?
title, yeah.
Anything on the artwork yet?
Yeah.
I still remember My Own Prison, and then that guy kind of reminds me of one of these guys out here at Woodstock 99, kind of kneel down, upset that the porta potties are full. And any idea what it's going to look like yet?
Yeah, we got it all done, man.
Looks like the mud people out there.
Yeah, you'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it's pretty cool. We're excited about it. We're excited about it.
A lot of people seem to confuse you guys with a Christian band, and that's not all true, or?
No, I think they just didn't know what to make of us because of some of the lyrical topics that I spoke about.
Right.
I touched on issues that I didn't think anyone else were writing about because it's one of the ways that I could be original. And spirituality is something that I'm involved with and that I am mystified by, and it's something that I seek. And I do a lot of that through my lyrics. I ask a lot of questions because I'm trying to find answers in certain things in my life. And I dealt with a lot of things on the first record, and a lot of people misunderstood that, but that's cool because it stimulated conversation. It got people talking, it got people thinking, and
Right.
whatever people want to say or think is their own deal.
Do you feel that you guys are seen in some people's eyes as the good guys of rock? Not that that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I mean, like if you're hanging backstage here at Woodstock '99, standing next to like Metallica and Limp Bizkit and Korn, I mean, do you almost see them like the altar boys?
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Not after tonight.
Well, if you don't mean, I mean, if you mean like doing heroin and killing ourselves, that's
because
that's
thinking about violence.
That's
and
not
going to
happen. Well, I mean, there's a lot more important things to talk about.
Right,
I mean,
positivity.
think about what the first Woodstock was all about. It was a voice for a generation. It was a bunch of young people who wanted change and was against violence and was promoting love and against war and wanted change in their government, and they used music as their voice. Well, I was real dissatisfied with the music at the time when we came out, and I wanted to write and be involved in something that had something to say and was very passionate and could maybe stimulate some change. And so it's almost like going back to how things used to be. It's like music with substance is much more important to me than music with no meaning.
Right.
And I mean, it is art, and that's why we do what we do. We have a lot to say, and we think that we don't want to hold our generation like short, like they don't think anymore, or they don't think that they're empowered to make change, because they are. They just don't have a voice. Music's no longer a voice for these people, and hopefully we can help point that in a different direction.
Live backstage, Woodstock '99 with Creed. I'm Cousin Ed.